Some would call it swag,
No.
some would call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And the wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Wolverines will kick it away to start. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle.
I'm dead ass serious thinking about putting Gavin in fucking kick return.
So Oregon's offense will take the field first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started
Might put him at corner too.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. It's pretty clear he didn't care about the double coverage. He thought his guy was better than their two guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that. That dude's a stud, and I understand it. I want to find ways to get him the football, but when it's 2-on-1, I might think about looking somewhere else.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. And the Ducks will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. They'll put a stop to that.
Well, I had 3 and out to start the game.
So Michigan's offense will take the field for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll give it on the counter. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Those who stay will be champions, so said Bo Schembechler, and those who keep it on the ground churn out first downs.
Yeah, it's because it's a way of life, right? It's that physicality. It's going to be hard in practice all week. When you're at Michigan, it's going to be grind. It's going to be physical. That's who they are. They won't compromise. If you get to stick around here recently, a lot of success, too.
The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Davis will throw. With the catch, it's Marsh.
Oh, they just scored. He got me.
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got...
Oh, I almost blocked the field goal.
They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it out. It's Gresham. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll give it to the back. There he goes.
And I just scored right back with a long run.
And he rolls into the house.
With my freshman.
Ducks. You know
It,
they love their
I'm playing him because he's got elite dev. One rushing attempt for 88 yards.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom.
Yeah, because if I can get my QB developed and my running back developed at the same time, and boy, it's going to be a nasty combo by the senior
He'll
year.
bring it out. It's Boone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Or at least their junior year.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
Throws to the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hansen. That'll be enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 48. And the Wolverines are in the hurry-up.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be
quarterback feeling that.
Got a sack.
He's knocked down at the 42.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side.
So you thought they blocked it, but they got a flag?
Nice job by the defense.
The Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Davis looking to pass. He's got him. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
3rd and long
Forced
situation,
him to
we're
punt.
bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Yeah.
Is on its way. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and this man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to get the corner. Got a little space. He's out past the 35. And an explosive play has him on the move.
2 carries for 119.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
And that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside
Nope.
run.
Go TD9.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked
That's why we have
up.
game of the week.
Take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Give to the running back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The Ducks are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered.
Touchdown, Oregon!
Ooh, Gallers just mossed him, bro.
Nice job by the quarterback, hanging in the pocket, hanging in there. He knew he was going to take a lick. He took the lick, delivered a strike, and got the score.
Oh, I think I got that already. I don't know, bro. I had that one, like, triple coverage catch.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin III, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by just 4 to Kansas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Davis will throw. Still looking on the move. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Bruh, I deflect a lot of fucking passes. If they would just catch the fucking ball, dude. I have so many fucking dropped interceptions.
Just a missed opportunity.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll try the run. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. A strike downfield. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for a huge play. And he's got it inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving on the year for him.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Offense changing the play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Running it to the right. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get them on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Makes the grab. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best play.
Oh, he's got just steamrolling the defense. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They're setting up the screen. Inside the 45. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Fires and picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return.
With 30 seconds left in the half.
They have the ball at the 47.
Zone equals eyes. When I
That's
say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
He's looking deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them. They get the incompletion. But if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it.
On the run, fires downfield. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted.
And threw another pick.
With a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Davis looking to pass. Fires left. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On fourth down, going to the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through two quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Ducks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Boone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
It's complete to the left. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent, making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Davis will throw. Got his man on the right. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to 27. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got it.
Turning it on. Smashes ahead. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Michigan! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy
Okay, I got a score. They just tied it up, 14-14.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space.
I knew it was going to be tough.
By the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. The give to the tailback. And the ball's free in the backfield. Defense got it. They're on the run.
I know you lying.
As a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
My running back fumbled and they returned it for 6, but his forearm was hit the ground and then the ball was fumbled.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
Yep.
This coach
I was
wanted to
right.
be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Just a short pass to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Here comes the offense on first down. They go to the ground. He has the first and still on his feet. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. First down and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Can't get him to the ground. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup.
The motherfucker's hurt again.
First down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run the option. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They got in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
When you make a quarterback feel comfortable, man, they'll sit in that pocket, they'll go through their progressions, but when you start to hit them, they become very human, very average. They got to do a better job of keeping him upright, protecting him, so he can have a better second half than he did first.
Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he had it. just trickled through his fingers.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Davis looking to pass. And the defense will corral
Force the
the
3 and out.
quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And the 4th quarter starts.
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Toss sweep to the right. Not a lot of room. It found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Catch in the middle. It's Duggan. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 1st down. Setting up the screen. Steamrolls his way ahead. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch.
Oh, they just hurt my freshman running back.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break.
He just touched the ball. He just touched the ball like 4. It was a pass.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gathers. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
And you got to be so careful on defense trying to cover this game breaker in the slot. He's got speed, and he'll run double moves. He is a threat to go downtown and take the top off your defense.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. Touchdown, Ducks! And with that, they move out front.
He scored a TD.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Michigan offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Davis will throw. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the right. There he goes. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm now.
They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. The Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides to back and leaves it. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
All right, they showed this in the first half, right? Loaded up, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the second half? Come back now, pull some guys, go the other direction, have success. Great job by the coaching staff.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. A first down run in the red zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
4th and goal.
He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Davis looking to pass. Here's a hit.
Stopped him.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Yeah, except I'm at the fucking 4-yard line.
With the lead, trying to run out the clock. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense.
Oh, you watching my stream?
They're going to test the right side with this one. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as
I'm sure you know this play's coming.
He's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Gathers.
Bro, he went to hurdle, got stuck, and kept his feet. If he just stayed in bounds, it would have been fucking crazy.
That play is going to drive the head coach absolutely crazy. You've got the lead. Why are you going out of bounds? Just get down, bleed the clock. The clock right now is your friend.
And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Damn.
I don't know if the quarterback
Broken
got
rig.
confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right
It's like my
place.
third
Was
string
forcing
tight
that
end.
ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Fires to the big fella. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Lawson. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play.
Well, I beat the 2015. 8 catches for 144 and 2 TDs. And then my running back had a touchdown too.
Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
Now we'll put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I went 15 of 24 for 2 TDs, and I had 20 rushes for 158 yards and a touchdown. That's pretty balanced. Oh, I gave the Michigan their first loss. You don't have 2K26, do you?